till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I wanted to share with you one of the reasons why I was away from YouTube for a little while, and that is because not only did I get laser eye corrector surgery, which I could film a video on that if you're interested. So today's video is going to be my thoughts and experience on getting braces in as an adult. So someone who's in the workforce, someone who's in their 30s, and hopefully this video will help those of you who are also in the same position, who've always thought about getting braces in. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So I got braces in November. So it's been 3 months today that I've got it in. And so far, I'm really happy with the results. And up front, I can tell you that it is so worth it. I got mine done from Collins Street Orthodontist, which is also known as Smile Solutions. They work on the same building in this city off Collins Street. I was quoted $7,400. My treatment would last about 18 months to 24 months. It did not include the extraction of this tooth right in the middle here. So this extraction was $250, but they did give me a $200 voucher, which I could use for my extraction of my tooth, which I'm happy about. So I only paid $50 for it. And if you pay upfront, you save 5% as well. So I paid upfront. All up, it cost me $7,030, but not including the extraction. I just wanted something that was effective, fast, and gave me the best results. Not only was it much more cost effective, it was $1,000 less than Invisalign. It would give me 100% results. Compared to Invisalign, I wouldn't have to really think about putting in, taking out before each meal, brushing in between. It just felt like a lot of work, whereas with metal braces, it's stuck in there and I just wouldn't have to really think about it. I also had the choice of going with ceramic or clear braces. The reason why I didn't go with clear braces is because I went into this shoe store one day. I was buying a pair of shoes. I spoke with a girl and she had ceramic clear braces in. So when I was talking to her, all I could see was this thing in her mouth, and I just thought, well, why would I spend $1,000 for cosmetic reasons when I could still see it? As soon as I got them in, I looked in the mirror and I was like, yeah, that's really dark. It was like, it stood out so much. Looking at my teeth in photos and videos and stuff, my teeth look white, but with this in, it makes it look quite dark and yellow because of the dark metal. It has also made me talk a little bit funny. I do feel like I talk with a little bit of a lisp. It just feels chunky. If food does get stuck in your teeth, the first week that I got my braces put in, it has made my lips very dry, and for the first 2.5 weeks the inside of my mouth had ulcers and it was extremely painful. I do brush my teeth like thoroughly every single day, the flossing part every second or third day. I was given these wax packs. It's quite hard to use, and what you do is you just try and break them up into little smaller balls, melt them in your hand, and then place it onto the bracket. Because the bracket is quite sharp, it doesn't rub against the inside lining, and it helps with the ulcers, it helps with the pain. Notice that the pain mostly comes from the teeth at the back, especially because there's not much space between the tooth, the bracket, and the inside lining of your mouth. And you can get plenty more of these complimentary through the lifetime of your treatment. Also, they recommend that you clean your teeth twice a day with 3 different methods. So the way that you brush your teeth is so important. You're supposed to brush it in a circle all the way around, and then you're also supposed to brush down so you can get on top of the wire, and you're supposed to brush up just so you can get underneath the wire. Brushing is a little bit more tedious. It takes a little bit of a longer time. Other methods that you should complement your tooth brushing is these 2 products here. The first one is called Pixters. These Pixters cost $7, and this special dental floss also costs about $8. So what these are little toothbrushes, and it's quite bendable. So it comes in a range of sizes. I was recommended to buy size 5 and 6. It's just like a little brush bristle head, and it's bendable. This one gets in between each bracket, so you're supposed to clean in between each bracket. You can also clean between each tooth gap and gum, so go straight in if you have that gap, just to get rid of any plaque. I just love these. These are really great. And also these are the dental floss. This one's called a super floss. Not every chemist stocks this. This is what it looks like. It's extremely long. It's got this sort of harder plastic and you insert it through, and then it's got this fluffy bit for those areas where your gap is a little bit bigger. It gets rid of plaque, and then you've got a little bit of a harder, thicker floss. You have to either floss it down through your wire or up through your wire, and it's hard to get through. I find this extremely hard to use on the back of your teeth. Those hard to reach areas, I think it's best just to use those plastic little picks with a little bit of floss so you can get in between those areas. Even though I've been eating quite soft foods and foods that aren't that hard, brackets have fallen off, especially when I first got them in November. A week afterwards, a bracket fell off, and then about 2 weeks later, another bracket fell off, and I swallowed it and I had no idea, and I was freaking out because these brackets are so sharp because it did cut up the inside of my mouth. I just thought, oh my gosh, it's probably stuck in my body. So I still drink coffee every single day. I still use teeth whitening toothpaste, and I haven't found any staining whatsoever. I have an extra tooth. I have overcrowding on the bottom row of my teeth, hence why I've put off getting braces for a very long time, because I knew that I had to get one of these front teeth extracted. Unfortunately, I thought I was going to get like one of these side teeth removed. He told me that it's best that I get the front straight smack bang middle removed, because that one had a little bit of a chip on it. It would straighten out and close much faster. When it came to getting my tooth removed, I was just petrified. I was so scared. All up, it took about 20 minutes from the time she put numbing cream, she injected the anesthetic, and she was using like a tool that looked like a screwdriver. It had this massive handle. I don't know what she was doing, but she was like working back and forth, and then the bracket on this tooth here, it popped off, and I just felt like she loosened these teeth on both sides of the tooth that she was trying to remove, and then she used a plier and just snapped it out. And yeah, it was pretty quick, but it was very confronting. She was like, stay still, open your jaw, just stay still as much as possible, and I was trying to stay still whilst trying not to cry at the same time. And the tooth that she pulled out was, yeah, this one, the root is very long, and yeah, it's quite confronting because you're pulling out a very healthy tooth, and this is the bracket that fell off. And the reason why I have an extra tooth is because the front row is only supposed to have 4 teeth, but I have 5. I brought out one of my baby teeth for you, my milk teeth. This was a tooth that I had when I was a little kid. It looked like it was 2 teeth that was stuck together, and as soon as I pulled out this tooth, 2 teeth grew, so hence why I got overcrowding on the bottom row, and hence why it sort of made the upper row a little bit crooked as well. Do you guys keep your teeth as well? I've kept all of my milk teeth. It's quite a rare condition. The majority of people are missing teeth instead of having a spare one. If I was missing one, I would have had to get like an implant, which would have cost about $6,000. As soon as I got the tooth removed, I had to wait for a week for my gum to heal. It was still really soft in between. It was still bruised and sore. The teeth on either side of the gap was quite wobbly, and then a week later I had an appointment to put the wire in. This tooth, it was extremely wobbly. It was so wobbly that every time I talked, every time I ate something, drank water, whatever it be, I was so annoyed. I really wanted to just rip that tooth out. Probably about 3 weeks or a month after getting my braces in, we went into Davy Jones. They had like this VIP Christmas night, and usually with VIP Christmas shopping events, they always have champagne and alcohol and stuff. I was just in all black, and I didn't have any eye makeup on because I just gotten my eyes lasered and I couldn't wear makeup for at least a month. We go in to grab a champagne flute, and the girl, she looks at me and she goes, "Excuse me, are you over 18? I was like, huh? She was like, "Excuse me, are you over 18? And because I was in such shock, I was like, I'm 18. And I grabbed the champagne out, and I was just walking off, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what did she just say? What I was supposed to say was, I'm over 18, but because I was in such shock that she thought that I was below 18 or like a teenager, I was just like, I'm 18. So I have been told that I look extremely young. So there's a positive. Like every single time I talk to a stranger or someone on the street, whatever it be, the first thing that they do is they look at my mouth straight away. It doesn't make me feel self-conscious, but they can see that there's something in my mouth. That's why they focus directly on my mouth straight away. My braces experience has been a positive one. It has come with a little bit of difficulties, like such as discomfort and pain. It's definitely an experience and I recommend it. I think it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Would love to hear from those of you who have had braces in or who have currently got braces in, whatever it be. Would love to hear your stories and thoughts, just as some words of encouragement for those who are considering getting braces in the future. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and if you haven't done so and would love to, please consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please take care until next time.